So Terry Robinson and Jonathan Howard. We're now into 100 plus days of running across Canada. Terry, since you joined Jonathan, we've got how many days in Ontario?
23 days of running or rolling.
Running and a rolling. And what are your impressions, Terry, as compared to when you decided you wanted to do this? How do you feel about things now being 1,000 kilometers into it?
Well, being in 1,000 kilometers, it hasn't really changed. It was part of it was just an adjustment period, getting used to it. But it's an amazing thing to be part of, knowing that assisting Jonathan, or not assisting, but being part of Jonathan's run across the country for autism. It's just amazing meeting the families and the children, and knowing that, seeing the impact that this is having or going to have. It's just a great opportunity.
What's your contrast between the run up to Ottawa and the run since Ottawa? What have you seen that's different?
What I've seen is that the run is it's taking care of itself. It's not the running part that is the experience anymore. It's seeing, meeting more parents, going to more fundraisers, spreading the word about autism, and seeing all of it on a more intense basis daily. Doing the run, going to events, and raising money towards our target of 2.5 million.
Terry, what have you learned about autism since you've been on the road?
With anybody that has a disability, it's having that, the mothers and the families, this is bigger. Run the Dream and whatnot is bigger. It's bigger than Jonathan and I. It's about the children and the families, and that the impact that the supports and the services are, and the education, if those things are available to the families and to the children, then they can reach their dreams and their potential, whatever they set their minds to. It's more about how the families have to deal with a 24/7 job and still have the energy to help be advocates and fight for their children, and so that they get the services that they need.
Terry, it seems to me that everyone in the country should be concerned about autism. The incidence is at a level where if it were any other type of situation, people would probably be in a high state of readiness, and there would be a very cohesive movement towards dealing with the issue. What are your feelings about that?
I echo those. The feelings that autism is at a it's almost staggering how many kids and families and adults are affected with autism. When you look at the number that was 10 years ago compared to 1 in 165 children, that's 1% of your population that's affected by autism somewhere on that spectrum. And it's just, you're right, family, if it was some kind of emergency situation, everybody would jump on it, but they don't seem to think that this is an urgent matter, and that's kind of scary.
Who's the most interesting person you've met so far?
I mean, there's different sides there. I guess on one side would be from a lieutenant governor would be, and meeting his honor and her honor, that was quite the experience. But also I think even going to New Haven, going through getting an experience of understanding how they, the process that they go, the education system, through the students, see all the steps they go through. that was just an amazing thing to walk through that school and meet the mothers and the children and whatnot. That was just an amazing feeling, just knowing that, you know, these children can be reached and reach their potential.
Jonathan, autism has been in the news a lot this summer. What's your reaction to what you're hearing?
I think it's a lot of frustration. People, parents on waiting lists, the financial struggles, this financial burden that they have, and knowing that they want their children to reach their potential, that they see the potential in their children, and they just want a certain level of support and services to reach that potential. And it's running and rolling through Ontario, and we've had the experience of meeting with people who are in the research field, who have looked into IBI and ABA therapy. Terry and I have been to a school, the New Haven Center for Learning, where we got to see firsthand the steps that they take to help kids who are nonverbal become verbal and communicate. We've seen all the possibilities, and now Run the Dream, I feel the next step is bringing all these solutions together and creating what I envision as a national strategy.
Jonathan, do you consider yourself special?
No, I just do what I love to do. I love to run. I think I was raised in a country of Canada where we're taught to take care of one another, and that's what I'm doing.
Any final thoughts for today?
Sir? How are you feeling?
It's great. It's still hard to believe that we're doing this. It's just great to be part of it. People have asked me before if I thought that why I was doing this, or if I thought I was, I'll use the word special. It's not. We're all put on here to help. I think we're here for a reason to help others grow. We're not, if life would seem rather short and shallow, or if you didn't go and try and contribute to society and for future generations. So this is just a great opportunity to be able to do that and help, and at the same time share Jonathan's dream.
Jonathan?
It seems like a blink of an eye that I was dipping my toe in St. John's Harbor, and here I am almost at the halfway point. And it's just amazing the experiences that have culminated, the friendships, the relationships that have been created, and I'm just excited to continue on to Victoria and celebrate this dream and the dreams of others, and help support and raise the awareness and profile of autism spectrum disorders.
Terry and Jonathan, thank you very much. We'll see you again on Dream TV before you're out of Ontario.
Thanks, Chief.